Are you someone who feels awkward when you're in a group and don't know what to say or even how to start a conversation? Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Christine, your trainer, and I know you have joined me on this video to learn about some exciting icebreakers, and today I'll be doing just that for you. I have listed some really funny icebreakers that will put you out of an awkward situation and bring you into a comfortable one. So, are you ready for today's lesson? I'm sure you are. Let's begin. But before going on to that, I'd like to ask you, what exactly are icebreakers? Well, if you're new to a workplace or a new event or in a new group, icebreakers are an exercise that helps people be comfortable in that space that they are in and get them to open up to others around them. It is used to warm up people and help other members to get to know each other better. But today I'll be sharing some interesting icebreaker questions that will help you in any situation. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Up first, I'll start with some really fun icebreakers because funny conversation starters are used in most situations because they make people laugh and smile, and that in return makes everyone feel really comfortable. Laughter brings people together, and it definitely is the life of a party with anybody around, right? So with these questions, I'm sure you're going to fit right in anywhere. So let's start with these, okay? What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever done or experienced? If you ask somebody that, I'm sure they're going to be like, what? Now, this question will work best in a group setting when people will have time to prepare their own stories while laughing at the others sharing theirs. This is a fun way to open up to make people feel calmer, and at the same time, it makes them remember their past as well. Isn't that fun? The next one would be, what's the best inside joke you've been a part of? I think this is really cool and interesting. Now, this question is best used in an office setting or friends who are gathering because you all know someone and we are somewhat familiar with each other, right? This will get everyone in the mood and let the event have a really good flow and a good laugh too. Now, the next one is, what is the biggest screw up you have done? Now, you don't have to really use this term, but you can say, how have you mucked up? What is the way you have messed up? You could use anything, right? Now, this question allows you to open up about some incidents in your life which lets others know how similar they are to you or get to know you better. You can discuss this in settings or social gatherings or bondings as well. After that, you can use this one. What's your favorite way to waste time, huh? Now, this question is used when one wants to know what you really enjoy doing, and others will also get to talk about similar things or get to know you better. This is a perfect weekend question too. Another icebreaker is, what were you really into when you were a kid? Interesting, na? Now, this question is very common and effective because it helps you have a conversation, as everyone as a child has gone through some change or the other, some incident or the other, and at a point they really like something, right? So in this question, you can really know what one person was really into once upon a time. Now, next on the list is, what is a controversial opinion you have? Now, this is best used in a social setting, but you need to keep an open mind to hear the response because you will be asking the question after that, and all they will do is reason out their behavior, whether it's good or bad or you're neutral, and you can find your opinions and whether it matches or not, or whether you bond together in the future. It's a very interesting question, I must say. How about trying this one? Where is the worst place you have been? Now, this could be any place. It could be a bus stand, airport, highway, any place. Now, the incident is what brings up some embarrassing and bad memories, but sharing them will definitely lead to a good story, and maybe someone else will also have experienced the same, or they will share theirs as well. Cool, right? This question can also be used in any situation to break the ice. Ready? Okay, here goes. What was the worst gift you have ever received? I love this one. Oh my gosh, the reaction you get from people is unbelievable. Now, this is a simple and great question that can be asked to anyone at a party or social event, and you can expect the answers to be really hilarious. You can even elaborate on the occasion, like what did you receive on your birthday or anniversary or Valentine's Day or whichever occasion you want to mention, because it's really interesting and it also will give you ideas what to give and what not to give. Try this one. Do you have any insider tips about working here? Now, this is another question that you can use in your workspace, but don't always expect to get a genuine answer, okay? But you can keep your hopes up a bit. This is a good conversation starter, and you may get some tips also about how the work policy is and whether it's easy to work here or not. You can ask this question as well. Working on anything exciting lately? Now, this is another great icebreaker to use in the workplace, maybe in workshops or even trainings. Actually, you can even do it in social events. You can share some nice, interesting projects and may even get to know what someone else is working on, and that will lead to one thing to another, and to another. Now, how about this one? What is the funniest name you have actually heard used in the real world? Now, this is a very funny icebreaker that can be used in any social situation, as many people use fake names that can be quite funny. Now, just to share some names, I have heard someone actually use the name Tinkerbell for a reservation at a restaurant. It's cute, not so funny, but I love that. This is another question that will really make you the highlight of the party. Are you ready? Okay, here goes. If you were arrested, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Okay, now this question can be used at social events or any other place, but it helps you explore what one could be arrested for, and the imagination is what runs wild here. You can hear some really funny responses, and I can assure you we all will be laughing at this. Here's a very nice, interesting one. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? Well, we all have our fair shares of getting tricked by somebody, and everyone loves to hear those stories of one's first-hand embarrassment. So let everyone enjoy and share their gullible moments too, okay? And the last one for today is, what's the funniest TV series you have seen? I love this one. This is a great conversation starter because if you and the others have seen the same show, you can discuss many aspects of the series, and the others have watched something new, then you can talk about that as well, and you can compare and discuss it, and it's just going to have a hearty laugh to all the moments that you recall. Well, that's all I've got for you today. All of these are icebreakers that will work for you in any situation, where you can make your conversations last longer and keep them really interesting. Now, make sure before asking the questions you always have your answer prepared, because if someone takes time to answer you, then you also have to give back your response, so that will help engage with each other, right? And we all will get comfortable that way. So if you really enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share and subscribe to stay updated with new English lessons. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.